Yeah, hi, I'm Na영석. I'm a TV producer from Korea, and I'm a little bit nervous right now because there's too many people watching me, and I'm not good at speaking English. And so, let me start one question to you. How many of you have you seen my TV program? Okay, if you're Korean, you can put your hand up. Alright, so few. It's much better because whatever I say, you're not gonna know if it's true or not. So I'll tell everything, I'll explain everything about the power of boredom. So, okay, let me introduce myself again. I'm one of the most famous TV producers from Korea. Yeah, it's true. And I started my career back in 2001, and I have produced more 10 so far. Let me introduce some to you, and I hope you like them. Okay, the first work that I want to share with you is 2 Days and One Night. They are all singers, actors, and comedians, and it's all about traveling inside Korea, around Korea, and play games to complete missions. And the second work is Grandpa's Over Flowers. It's about travel again. They are old Korean actors. Their age is from 70 to 80. So they are so old. And it's about travel again. But the only difference is they travel around the globe, such as France, Spain, Greece, Taiwan. And proudly, this show was remade by NBC into Better Late Than Never. And more proudly, this was the first time the South Korean TV show was remade in USA. I told you I'm very famous TV producer. Okay. You better believe me. Okay, but there was too much trouble. So one day, I became tired of work and travel. That is when I started thinking about the meaning of boredom. I think the boredom is the emotion from repeating some behavior over and over. And when I repeated something over and over, I thought why I did this and why I should do this. And if you feel bored, you want to avoid it. It's a human nature. So at that point, one question came to my mind. If I have a 10-day vacation, what would I do? I thought it would be very easy to answer that question, but actually, I couldn't find the right answer at all. So one day, I asked the same question to my screenwriter, Woo-jung Lee, and her answer was very simple, clear, but meaningful to me. She said like this. I don't like travel, I don't like men, I'm sick and tired of everything. I just want to go to a small countryside and listen to the sounds of rain and make Korean pancakes, read comic books, and sleep all day long. That's all I want. So when I heard that, I thought, yes, this is it. This is what I have dreamed about until work became too busy. When I was young, I dreamed of reading comics every day, and when I was in college, I thought I would be okay with $1,000 salary a month if I could eat and play, just eat and play. But I never thought I would work so much, and so I never imagined that I would stand on this stage. The reason why I said to myself, that's it, is it was ironic that going somewhere to rest can be another reason for stress. My vacation should be ordinary and routine. All this situation reminds me of one famous Korean saying. Can you read that? No. 무위도식. 무위도식. This means that to eat and play without doing anything. And it also relates to a lazy person in a sort of a negative way. But to my surprise, 무위도식 suddenly comes to me in a very positive way. And it also reminds me of the right to do nothing. Whatever people said, I just wanted to eat and play without work. What pushed me in this time was Nike. Just do it. Could you guys make more slogans like this? It's a piece of cake, right? So I just did it. What I just did was to find a house in a countryside. And so I searched the website, the real estate website, and you know what? I was shocked. Because it was so expensive to rent a house in the countryside. I realized that there must be many, many people looking for the house like me. And that means that there are so many people wanting to move doshi. I told you, no work or eating. So many people wanted to go to countryside to live like me, but actually, most people don't go like me. I believe this is all about the gap between dreams and reality. Then another question comes to me. How do people like me deal with this problem to balance the gap between dreams and reality? Around this time, I happened to see the magazine, Kinfolk. Do you know this magazine, Kinfolk? Okay. My first impression to Kinfolk? So fake. Too pretty to be real. It's kind of artificial naturalism. To be honest, I didn't like it. When I talk about this matter with one of my staff, she, a big fan of Kinfolk, said to me, "Fake? Who cares?" She said that fake or real is not important. What's important is the life portrayed in Kinfolk makes her really happy. In other words, people like nature, but they don't want to end the city life and only live in nature. It means that they only want to experience nature sometimes. Yes, this is it. Yeah, something clicked. I thought maybe it could work for my TV show. Looking back, there was too much competition in the last 10 years of Korean TV show. There was many sports athletic shows. They want to find out who's going to be the number one, who's going to win the game, and there are many audition shows for the singers, and the lowest ranked going to be disqualified or something. There are too much competition. Why? Why so much competition, challenge, and winning on TV show? Actually, until today, success and number one have been the most important values in South Korea. The older generation says to young people, like even my mom told me, try harder or you will fall behind. You must overcome difficulties to be successful. You can succeed if you try, even without money or connections. But Korea is starting to change. Number one, success, effort. More people, especially young generation, believe success does not equal happiness. People choose leisure and rest more than success and hard work. So they say, I want to go on vacation instead of making money. I want to go on maternity leave instead of making money. I don't want to work overtime even for the extra money. More and more people believe this nowadays. Maybe that's why one presidential candidate said, life with an evening as his campaign slogan. You don't believe it, but it's true in Korea. Because they work even in the evening. That's when I realized no more forced competition shows like before. Now, let's make a TV show about doing nothing. I thought, let's make a show about just eating, playing, and sleeping. Let's make the most extraordinary shows using the most ordinary action in human history. That is eating. This is how it all began. 3 meals a day. This is my program. 3 meals a day is about 2 city men living in a small country village. They grow food and use it to cook 3 meals every day. That's it. There's nothing else. Let's take a look.